You know where we're going.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Rising sea levels have been a problem for a very long time now, and will be a problem for years to come. At this house, there is a prestigious academic who knows everything in relation to rising sea levels. But he is not here today, so we will have to settle for Nikolas Mandalas.
Hello, I am an expert, son of an expert on rising sea levels and melting ice caps, and I know basically everything that there is to know on the subject. Okay, so I have everything I need to know in this folder. Well, it's all in my mind as well, so I know it all.
So explain to our viewers exactly what climate change is and how, and I forgot what I was, sorry, my writer's handwriting is, exactly what climate change is, as well as rising sea levels and the shrinking of ice caps, and exactly how it's caused.
The issue at hand is it's all global warming when humans release CO2, which is carbon dioxide, other gases, greenhouse gases, into the air. It gets trapped in the atmosphere and makes our Earth hotter. And this melts ice caps, which it melts them, which will cause rising sea levels if there's more water in the ocean. And it makes our average temperature hotter over a long period of time, which is climate change.
We're good. Now, who's affected by the issue of climate change?
It's everyone. That's a stupid question. Everyone's affected. I mean, people living, below sea level or close to the shores will be more affected. You, your cousins, Miss Beck.
Miss Beck?
Yeah, I know, Miss Beck.
We need to do something about this!
Right? We gotta do. Well, actually, people are doing something. Well, it says here that I know that individual people can use renewable energy, like sunlight.
Do you have any other ways?
Oh yeah. I also know that people can drive bikes to work, and big automobile companies can use more hybrid cars or fully electrical vehicles. Yeah.
So I'm assuming since it affects everyone, it also affects everywhere around the world as well.
Yeah, that's right. You guessed it, but I know that everyone everywhere is affected by this. All B&B employees over all of their locations, all over all of Delaware, will be affected by climate change because climate change doesn't pick favorites. And it hurts like a butt on a stick. Or however that.
I think it's butt cheek on the stick.
That's
the correct.
Okay.
Okay, before I ask the next question, why do you have so much Bear Mandalas Brock's Dead merch? Like, what is the point of all of it?
I don't. What are you talking about? I mean, what about you? Look at you.
No, I don't have it. Oh, no. Can I get a towel, please? Thank you. I don't have any B&B merch, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. So I don't want to hear all this propaganda that you're making up. Just answer my next question.
Okay, just ask me the next question.
Excuse me, sorry. So my next question is, how or when this became an issue. What year, perhaps, if there's an exact year.
So there isn't one exact date that this all started, but in 1896, Arrhenius, whoever that is, published his first calculation of global warming from human emissions of CO2, which is carbon dioxide. And so, like I previously stated, global warming is the cause of all this. It causes the shrinking of ice caps, it causes the rising of sea levels, it causes climate change. So that's when we really first noticed that this all started.
Explain exactly how climate change became an issue in today's world.
How this became an issue, it was lots of things really. There's not one specific reason. You know, big industrial companies, they just let out a bunch of gas. The automobiles that aren't electric, aren't hybrids, they let out a bunch of carbon dioxide. You know, cows farting, and it goes into the air, and that's actually one of them. I looked it up. And we were watching our carbon footprint, so this all just stacked up, and that's how the issue became an issue.
Oh, okay, that's very. That wasn't neat. Really embarrassing. Was that one of the I'm really sorry about that.
It was you.
Sorry, the cranberries they give me the splatters. Now tell us why climate change continues to be an issue.
We as a people aren't watching our carbon footprint. Pause. Is that the term, carbon footprint? The answer is actually simple. Actually, the reason this is a continuing issue is because we as a people are not watching our carbon footprint. And our carbon footprint is how much carbon dioxide and other carbon compounds are released into the air due to fossil fuels by a person or a group. Big industrial factories, you know, cars that aren't electric. I said this, we keep releasing it into the air, and then ice caps shrink and our sea levels rise, and we're not taking action against it. Which is why it just continues to happen. And my man, D. Trump, won't acknowledge that global warming's a real thing. What?
Is there anything else that you want to add? I'll assume that is a yes. Well, that's about all I have for today. Thank you for your time, Nikolas Mandalas. You have such a nice home that's owned by your father, and I hope to meeting you soon. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming over, and thanks for having me in your documentary. It kind of means a lot. It gets kind of lonely here by myself with just my brother and my sister and my dad as well. So thank you again for coming. Hey, can we do the thing?
Okay, sure, but let's make it quick, okay?
And do you remember the motto?
No, not at all, actually.
Okay, so I say right lawyers,
Okay.
and you say right time.
Okay. Wait. So am I
I
getting...
swear to God.
Okay. I'm just asking...
You just stand there and look
Okay.
at the
So
camera.
Okay.
Right lawyers.
Right time. Oh, I just feel so stupid.
No, it was good. Oh, you messed it up.
No, I'm not doing this.
Brought to you by Bear Mandalas Brockstead. Right lawyers.
Right time.
Okay.
That's it. Nope, not doing it.